Alrighty, looks like we are going. What is up, everybody? This is Core Elysium casting Give Me Mana versus FSU Game 1 Best of 2 on the primitive group stages. Stream started a bit late, but that's fine. We just have some bans going out here for Game 1. We've got the Undying Earthshaker, Nature's Beastmaster, just a bunch of strong tempo heroes that have been picked a lot lately with this current meta coming out from Give Me Mana. Beaters Unfed doing some more targeted bans, getting rid of particularly the Kotal, which I know Melchizedek from Give Me Mana plays a lot. Then obviously we do have the Skywrath Mage ban, Clockwork, just a strong, very strong support nowadays, Axe also being banned. Give Me Mana picks up Disruptor as their first pick, with Disruptor being an incredibly strong support in the current batch. I see a lot of teams favoring him, and then immediately picking up that S tier offlaner we've been seeing so much of lately, being the Mars. My audio is kind of cooked, and so is my video settings. Peter Stanford, pick up the Snapfire, just another one of those supports that's been highly contested recently. Very strong, provides a lot of utility, particularly with the kisses. And it does also deny the Mars Disruptor team from getting that Snapfire option to add more damage into the arena and Disruptor ulti. Feeder Stay Unfed picks up the Ursa. A pretty strong pickup nowadays. Decent carry, you do see it quite a bit. It does tend to absolutely annihilate the most contested offlaners nowadays. I do like it into the Mars as well. Ursa can bully a Mars early on. Give Me Mana, get some of that save from the jump with the Shadow Demon. Obviously, they do have quite a good jump with the Ursa Tusk blink in. Give Me Mana picks up a Tinker. I'm assuming that's a Melchizedek Tinker. Absolute nuisance of a hero, especially if they have someone who plays it a lot, which Melchizedek does. So that was 100% a mid-Tinker, just going to be absolutely horrifically annoying. I would have preferred to see it get last picked, honestly, because now Feeder Stanford do see it somewhat early and can use their next 2 picks to play around that big Tinker draft. And Queen of Pain is an option against Tinker. She does do decently well into him in lane, and she can go look for him in the jungle when he starts farming up those ancient stacks. Give me mana took a fair amount of time on that ban, but they do get rid of the Magnus. Not sure exactly why, it does make some sense. But the team actually plays really well into Magnus, with the Disruptor now completely stopping the Magnus's movement. Mars Spear, if it hits, will also stop that after the Magnus nerf. So I don't think it was necessarily for them to ban Magnus with their draft.
5 seconds. It is Dire's ban. 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
And bans out the Legion Commander. I suppose it is good catch for the Tinker. Not too keen on that ban. I think for you to stay on Fed's most recent ban makes a lot more sense. Getting rid of that Troll Warlord, it's a hero that really plays well into Ursa, can kind of just fight him.
Dire's turn to pick.
And then bans out the Lifestealer. Makes sense. I don't think they necessarily needed to ban out the Lifestealer. Ursa is pretty good into Lifestealer. The sports don't mind it too much, and obviously you just can't catch co-op really.
10 seconds.
Now that I think about it, picking the co-op into Mars Disruptor was kind of confident to say the least. It's gonna be a bit rough for the co-op if she ever gets caught by Disruptor ulti into the Mars Spear with Arena. It's kind of just over for her.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Nephew picks up the Slardar on the last pick for their offlane. I mean, it does kind of help against the Tinker. If you do get ulti on him, you can't really get away as easily because you can just track him down. I don't know if I wanted Slardar though. They're gonna struggle a little bit to get use out of the kisses. Like, only real setup for it is the Slardar stun and Tusk Shards, but I wouldn't really call that too much setup. I'm overall liking Vita's stay on Fed's draft. It's just got some minor issues in the big team fights. Luckily they do have the co-op Snapfire to cover that. So overall still a really balanced draft. Give Me Mana is very clearly going for big team fight and a Tinker.
Choose your hero.
And then they decide to go all in on the cheese, pick up a Phantom Lancer as well. Phantom Lancer, really good hero into Ursa. I don't know if I like the Phantom Lancer that much considering it's going into a co-op. Like, co-op is surprisingly decent against Phantom Lancer. Of course, if he does get out of control in the game, he will still take over. Okay, now that's strange. Immortal is playing the Phantom Lancer with Mako on the Tinker. Was not expecting that, was honestly expecting to see Immortal on the Tinker there. And of course, it wouldn't be SA data without the instantaneous pause. Question is just why exactly are we pausing here? So it is definitely gonna be a quad mid, a Sakari, Seabig Tusk 5, Snap 4 with the Slaughter in the offlane. Meanwhile, this side, like, it's gotta be Tinker mid, it can't be Tinker anywhere else, and he does have mid items. I'm assuming that this man right here will be the 5, and this will be the 4, with Mars going offlane. And obviously, PL will be carry. Yeah, looks like Quap is DC'd. Not really much to talk about. Well, the pause happens. I mean, this is gonna be a fairly standard game of balanced Dota team into full cheese strats. exposed for quite a bit now.
Thought it could get no darker. We come for you.
I know I had a thumbs up emote somewhere. Okay, I'm not gonna find it now. Gotta love Dota in South Africa, man. Sometimes these things happen. We can all communally blame infrastructure and the general issues. Technical difficulties are not uncommon. Okay, Quap has reconnected. If they're going ready.
Thanks.
Okay, and so after a small side quest, the game finally begins. Smoke right out of the gate by Give Me Mana. FSU on the other hand, choosing to just walk out there, likely just gonna camp a high ground. Do see some things going out. Does look like they want to fight first blood on the side of Give Me Mana. The question is, will they find FSU? Yeah, it does look like they're just gonna miss each other going opposite sides.
Just 30 seconds now. Consider yourself warned. What weathermancery is this?
Well, isn't that something? I came a long way. I came a long way to see you die.
The crucible of greatness awaits.
Some friendly trolling going on there. Does send illusions to scout the high ground. Well, just slowly die to the tower. Not get too much done with them. And we have a game, a fairly uneventful start. 2 bounties going each side. The question is, really now, can FSU get a big lead, start looking to close out this game before this PL becomes a real problem? Which of course is going to be very difficult with that Tinker being in this game. They're going to need to find that Tinker, shut him down, keep him from taking control of the mid game. Oh, in the top line, Snapfire flexing exactly why that hero is so strong, that E just does so much damage even at level 1. It's basically impossible to trade with that hero unless you're some ridiculously trade focused thing like a Bane. Actually, Demon's trying, but she does have E now again, which means some bad things could happen to him if they get into a trade again. Big damage. Oh, gets speared into the tree. We'll be taking some hits. Nothing really gonna happen. No one don't die. You know, on the bot lane, the Disruptor seems to have managed to glimpse back the Slaughter and get that first kill. Did not, however, count as first blood as it was a shared bounty, meaning a creep or a tower got the last hit. I wasn't expecting this lane to already be showing kills for the side of the PL. Oh, the glimpse back, he's stuck in the middle of a creep wave, he might just go down here. Oh, and yeah, he will fall. Or doesn't count it. Oh yeah, shared bounties do count as first blood, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know. Somebody will have to enlighten me in the chat, I guess. Oh no, Slaughter's getting very low here. Turns onto the PL. PL now the one in trouble. Slaughter will fall. Can Tusk finish it out? No, he can't. That PL getting out on like literally 0 HP. Very unfortunate for him. A lot of action in this bot lane to start off. Absolutely massive creep wave. And Disrupt MPL, making sure to make use of that giant creep wave, get some kills. Tusk gets glimpsed back, but he'll be able to snowball out, he's perfectly fine. Meanwhile, the supports are doing some funky stuff in the top lane. Mr. Sheridan falling awfully low, well, very far. I think he just dies to the Snapfire here. Yes, he does. I'm not sure exactly what his mission was. Maybe planting wards for Tinker. I guess Tinker can just go farm the co-ops camps here. Will be very annoying for her. So far in terms of last hits, most of the lanes are equal except for the Slaughter, who is having quite a rough time of it in this bot lane. It is not what you want to see. This PL having as good a lane as he is gonna be definitely gonna become a problem later on. Top lane, however, very respectful. Both top and mid, just chilling, not much action. Oh, the Slaughter and Tusk with the tag team onto the Disruptor, they're able to get that kill. PL in the Dukes goes on to the Slaughter. That Slaughter is probably gonna fall. There we go, Slaughter goes down. The creep trying to catch PL, he wants some of that ass. Meanwhile, since the Shadow Demon died top lane solo, it doesn't seem like too much is happening. Yeah, back to just being a very chill lane. Ursa doing well for himself, Mars not too far behind. Ursa does go into the Mars, almost kills him, but the disruption is there to save. The Mars actually walks back up and gets bodied by the Ursa. Meanwhile in the bot lane, Slaughter falls again. PL is very low. He turns, he's down to fight the Tusk, and there we go, W's out. Quap rotating from the mid lane, seeing if she can maybe clean up a bit. Does have level 6 but no mana for the ulti. Which means that the Disruptor actually gets to walk out. That's really not good for her game. Walking all the way bottom and not even getting a kill is gonna be rough, especially now that Tinker's farm is starting to ramp up. He's got these maxed out March of the Machines, has that refresh, got the free TP. He's gonna be on a farming mission now for a bit.
Not for you.
Oh, they're going onto this PL. The Snapfire is here for the gang. Going down, and there we go. PL will go down.
Should look to their middle tower.
Got it.
Task making his way to mid. Unfortunately, there is nothing there for him to find. Oh, Ursha is onto the... Gets knocked back, spear into the tree. The task has blocked all the way top lane. They are looking to fight here. Mars in a bit of trouble. Will he be able to get out? I don't think so. He's caught out. He will fall. Quap was also walking away top. PL is actually TP'd in. He manages to get the kill on the Ursa with the help of... Big response actually coming out here from Give Me Mana. They brought like everyone. Quap is here now too. Tinker barely dodges the Quap full damage of the Quap ulti. Disrupt overhauls, but he gets denied by the Tinker. What a play. Oh, they managed to catch the Slaughter. Mars is now back in the fight. This is an absolute brawl top. Ursa is coming back here. Tusk walking around like he owns the place. I think he's going to die for this. There's the slow. Snapfire is tipping in now. Okay, Tusk will be fine. Seems he does own the place. Ursa is going in, he wants them, but the entirety of Give Me Mana is here. It's a 3v5 in the top lane. Oh, the Snapfire kisses eye out. Almost gets cancelled by the spear. Disruptor will fall, Tusk will fall. And they're going in, they want to dive. They get the spear onto the Ursa, he's in a lot of trouble.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire should look to their top tower. Dire's top tower is in danger. Radiant's
And they are chilling. That Tinker has a lot of last hits. A big fight in the top lane. Ends up going more the way of Give Me Mana as they get that top tower. Meanwhile in the bot lane, PL duking it out with the Slaughter, but the TPs are coming in now. He might be in trouble. Tusk unfortunately ulties the wrong guy. Shadow Demon's here. He throws out the ulti onto the Slaughter. PL in a lot of trouble actually. I think PL's falls here, yeah, with the co-op ulti. Oh! Dodges it, but the shards are from left field able to finish off the kill. They do get the return kill onto the Slaughter though. And I think Tusk has just been sacrificed to the Mars arena. Ultimately a good response from Give Me Mana. FSU did try to make a play and it kind of succeeded. They did manage to bring down the PL, which is very important. Slow this guy down, he's almost got his eggs. He's actually opted to skip the Death Blade and just go eggs first. Big early game brawls coming out this game. Mars almost has his Yules. Would have almost liked to see him just straight rush Blink this game. Slaughter still trying to get his Echo Saber. I think with how this game is going, he might just have wanted to go straight for the Blink as well. A lot of fighting, kind of need that Blink. Let's see, how far along is the Tinker nonsense? Almost has his eggs. That's a pretty big power spike on this Tinker hero. Giving him that shrink Larry. Meanwhile, Corp has finished up her blade mail. Looking for that Kaya now. There's a 3k lead going the way of Give Me Mana, but we have to keep in mind that this is a Tinker lineup. And he is one of those heroes that just randomly ends up with a ridiculously high net worth. So all things considered, FSU is still very much in this game. Honestly, if I'm playing a Tinker lineup and I only have a 3k lead, I'm slightly worried. Like, I'm gonna be looking to maybe extend that lead a bit more.
Dire should look to their bottom tower.
Oh, I missed something because I had to respond to a WhatsApp, sorry. Seems a big movement came out from Give Me Mana top and they're able to bring down both the Tusk and the Ursha within that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Deadly. In a little bit of trouble, but I think he will be able to blink out. Oh, the Tinker blinked in the head of him. That is so much damage. That was disgusting. Tusk is here. He will also be able to walk out of this. One laser that almost completely ended the career of that Queen of Pain there. Give Me Mana, just takes the tower off the back of those movements. This Tinker is so big. Got the full legs, got this Kaya blink. Like if I check net worth, I'm guaranteeing you, yeah, big amounts of money on the Tinker. and then slightly smaller lead on their other cores. The Slaughter is very clearly showing the result of his lane kind of struggling a bit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire should look to their top tower.
Look there.
Both teams content to just take a quick breather, get some farm going. Surprised that FSU is managing to hold on to as much of the map as they are. Because normally with a tinker lineup, what you'd see right about now is they would just be sitting on these high grounds, particularly the triangle high ground. And there just wouldn't be any space for FSU to farm. They actually have a surprising amount of map space being gifted to them by Giff Me Mana right now. Oh, smoke out. The Quap, Tusk and Ursa. Gonna see if they can get a quick pick off. Drawing on the map, Snapfire does look like she's keen to join up with this. Oh, they know, they're about to run into each other. There are 3 people here. Instantly the Disruptor throws out the ulti, the kisses are out. There's the Quap ulti. And the Ursa gets instantly blown up inside of that Disruptor ulti plus Arena. The Mars will fall for it however, so that's a plus. Oh, Tusk, no, Tusk in danger, he falls. PL looking to chase more, he's around here now. And the smoke gank is going horrifically for FSU, this is not what they wanted. As the Slaughter gets chased down by the PL and Tinker. Tinker once again blinks forward, gives vision for the glimpse back. Oh no, this poor Snapfire. Trapped in a very rough spot, will fall to Give Me Mana. And that's basically a guaranteed tier 1 tower for them. And that lead is growing. This is exactly what Give Me Mana wants this game. To play off of the big Tinker, use that power spike and just start pushing. Their advantage, almost up to a 10k lead now. Give Me Mana will set up here in the top lane to take this Tormentor. Should go down fairly easily for him. Ursa getting picked off, found by the Mars in the setup their ulti, doesn't even get a chance to click his own ulti and maybe survive that. Give Me Mana is just everywhere this game. And now to get the Wisdom Shrine 2 with the glimpse back onto the Snapfire. This is exactly the danger of playing Mars Disruptor. You are never safe, they just have so much engage range and catch. And they now start onto this bottom tier 2 tower. Without Aegis, mind you. They are going to be sieging tier 2s without even bothering to first take the Aegis for the safety. big 12k lead. FSU is gonna need to pull out quite miracle to come back from this, especially considering Give Me Mana does have the insurance of that PL for the ultra late game. And there we go. Give Me Mana perched up onto this triangle now. We'll move on to Roshan. As Roshan is probably going to lead into them immediately barreling down mid and top. Oh, big fight. Co-op gets the ulti off. Ursha will fall, but so will the Disruptor. PL is here now. Absolutely blew up that Snapfire. Did I just watch Tinker one-shot Tusk from 3/4 HP? This is not... This ain't right. The Tusk still had 3/4 of its HP left, and he got hit by one laser and boom, gone. It's looking pretty dire for FSU now. I honestly don't know how they come back into this without getting like some massive pick-offs on this Tinker. And then even then it's hard because this PL isn't doing badly either. Like he's pretty rich, second highest on the net worth chart. Followed by his offlane Mars, which is around about equal with the hero that is doing best on your team. All three of your cores are occupying that top 3 spot. Give or take, Mars is alternating a bit with co-op. I don't know how FSU comes back into this, honestly. I believe though, 1 or 2 big pick-offs on that Tinker could completely turn this game around. There goes that tier 2. "25 minutes in. PL has his Orchid going straight for the Bloodthorn. Who needs survivability when you can buy more damage? Does make sense, Co-op does not yet have a Purge. So if she ever gets silenced, it's probably just over for her. Oh, the Tusk is trying to de-ward, but the entirety of Give Me Mana is right there. They want him now. That's his ticket being punched. Oh, that Tinker damage is just absolutely gross. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you have like an 8k lead over the enemy team's mid laner. This Tinker hero, man. I'll be the top tier 2 falling. Osa also struggling for money. He's very close to his BKB. They can maybe make some big plays with that. If he can get on top of this Tinker, maybe find this real PL with that BKB going. There's a very real chance that even though he's so far behind on net worth, he just is able to punch through them. Quap gets caught by the silence. Big rotation though from Give Me Mana to get that kill. Will mean that their high ground is safe for now. Now Fire is taking the outpost. Or at least thinking about taking the outpost and then deciding it's a bit too dangerous. Which makes sense considering she can't see anyone on Give Me Mana right now. Except for the PL who's forming this mid wave. Once again, Give Me Mana perching up on the enemy's high ground. Tusk. Will he be the unfortunate victim, getting caught out again? Blinks pop smoke. They do drop out a scan which finds the PL. They know other heroes are in the area. Ursa does have his BKB now. This BKB is probably their only chance back into this game. If they can get a good usage out of that 9-second BKB, get the big kill on the Tinker, get a big kill on maybe even just the PL, that could completely skyrocket this Ursa's net worth, put him back into this game. Oh no, Co-op gets glimpsed back. There's the silence. No running for you. Unfortunately no purge yet on the Co-op, so not much you can do about that. Something to go for the Ags first. They now begin sieging this high ground. Very slow siege, playing it safe. Give Me Mana doesn't want to give them that big fight they need to get back into this game. Smoke coming out. Hoping to find one of these heroes in the jungle now that Give Me Mana is separated and reset a bit. But there's nothing here. This is so unfortunate for the side of FSU. Not finding anything. Meanwhile, Give Me Mana in the top lane takes another Tormentor. They now have shard on both their supports, both of which were 3 shards if I'm correct. Ursa bombing around his vision. Yeah, big double kill for the Phantom Lancer here. Oh, they're able to catch the Disruptor. Ursa's in there, he's got his BKB going. Kind of in duck after getting purged though. Oh, Quap does have her BKB now as well. Able to pop it, get out of that silence this time. Slaughter not as lucky, gets caught out. So unfortunately gets glimpsed back, and that'll be him too. The Tusk in a lot of trouble. Ursa buys back. Give me mana just battling onto the high ground now. Ursa straight off back onto the Mars. In a lot of trouble now as PL starts chasing him down. Tinker will finish the kill. Ursa will fall again, and that's a dieback. And the outer racks begin to fall. GG called by the co-op, and that is actually just straight up game. It's so unfortunate, honestly. They just got cheesed by the PL Tinker picks. Every play FSU seemed to make just seemed to go so poorly. It was extremely unlucky. Like, they'd smoke into the jungle as 5, and then instead of getting a pick off, they either find nothing or find the entire enemy team waiting for an ambush. Overall, nicely done by Fetus to Unfed. I don't think their early game was that bad. They actually did really well in the early game. But eventually this Tinker just started getting out of hand, snowballing, made a bunch of space, allowing PL to also get ridiculous amounts of farm. And then after that, they just never let go of that lead. And the big plays FSU tried to make just didn't happen. Very unfortunate for them. Hopefully we don't see a repeat of that in game 2. I believe they'll probably be banning Tinker and PL after this. And hopefully bring Give Me Mana into some more traditional Dota will help FSU's case, and they can take game 2 for themselves. Well, we're gonna give the teams a slight break, get the next lobby going, and I will see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, everybody, we are back for game 2 of FSU versus Give Me Mana. As we saw before, Give Me Mana able to cheese their way to victory, getting their hands on the Big Tinker and the PL. FSU bans out the Disruptor. I think that's very reasonable. Their hero is extremely strong. It gave Give Me Mana an incredible amount of catch last game. Give Me Mana on the hand, just bans out Undying. Do not feel like dealing with that. FSU bans out the Clockwork second.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban.
H Prophet ban.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's ban.
Yep, gets rid of that Earthshaker. That hero can be such a nuisance in the mid lane. Just goes Echo Slam, some ancient stacks, and boom bada bing, easiest blink dagger of my life.
5 seconds remain. Dyer's turn to ban.
Yep, FSU. That's all what they have to deal with, that absolute nuisance of a Tinker this game, so they just get rid of it.
10 seconds.
However, Coddle is in the pool this game, so there's a chance that Immortal just immediately goes for it. Thus going to the side of Give Me Mana this time.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds. It is Dyer's ban.
FSU picks up the Silencer this time. I do like the Silencer. He's a fairly immobile sport though, so I'm hoping they pick up a very active POS 4 for him then. As the likelihood that the Silencer can join in on those super early lane rotations is pretty low.
5 seconds remain. Dyer's turn to ban.
Give Me Mana banning the Mars. I would have expected them to try and get their hands on a Mars again.
It is Radiant's ban.
And then gets rid of the Beastmaster.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Peter stay unfed, banning the Ursa this time. And picking up the axe. Just don't want to even give Me Mana a chance to pick it or ban it. Gonna grab it. Gets counted, it gets counted, I suppose.
10 seconds remain.
They did ban out the Ursa for it preemptively though, so that option is at least not available. But there's still Drow, there's still Medusa, both heroes that can absolutely dunk on an axe in lane. Lich, picked up as the second support for Give Me Mana. Decently strong, has a nice ulti, relatively solid. Don't seem too much in comp play nowadays, but I don't think he's a bad hero.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant must choose.
DK. Question now is that a DK carry or is that a DK mid? I don't see too many DK offlanes anymore. He's kind of fallen out of favor for that role. But so I doubt we will see more offlane.
10 seconds.
But it's still very possible that he could go either mid or carry this game, depending on where Give Me Mana want to put him. So he's a bit of a flex.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Spirit Breaker. He has not been seen in a hot minute. I do like him. He's pretty cool. He's exactly the kind of very active boss 4 I was looking for to be paired with the Silencer. Does mean a double melee lane in the off lane, bro. So that could end up being exploited by Give Me Mana.
5 seconds.
Honestly, it's always a good game when the space cow is charging around.
Dire's turn to pick.
Drow Ranger.
And they pick up the Drow Ranger as the carry. I'm assuming that's probably both as a deny pick and because it's a lot of damage for their front line. Drow, pretty good into DK, pretty good into Tusk. Can struggle a bit if she does end up getting jumped. So they've just got to put a fair amount of resources into keeping that Drow safe.
5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to battle.
Okay, Give Me Mana picks up the Sand King.
Radiant's turn to
I'm assuming that is their mid laner, which basically locks in the DK as a carry. There's a small chance that the Sand King goes offlane, but I really would not want to lane the Sand King into a Drow Ranger. That just sounds miserable.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
Give Me Mana will get rid of the Leshrac, which is reasonable enough.
It is Radiant's man.
FSU are the ones banning the Lifestealer. Honestly, I would have liked to see them pick the Lifestealer. It does combo well with the Axe, it combos well with the Spirit Breaker. Does it really well into the Give Me Mana's team. Lifestealer, as we all know, can absolutely hurt a Dragon Knight. Doesn't really care about Tusk or Lich. Also doesn't really care about Sand King. And then they ban out the Monkey King as well. Does this mean they are looking for a puck mid? Because they are banning out carries, so maybe they have a different idea of Give Me Mana's draft than I do. But I'm pretty sure the Sand King is mid and the DK is their carry. Not sure why they're banning Huskar exactly. I don't think it's too good into their team. They do have heroes that don't mind buying Vessel, and Dragon Knight can obviously just go Frost Dragon Facet and that annihilates all healing Huskar get. They pick up the Centaur Warrunner for the off lane. And Feeder stay unfed. Note this is AO, they've got 4 strength heroes. I guess we're playing Timbersaw. I'm assuming that will be a Timbersaw mid into that Sand King. I mean, Sand King is able to tie almost any lane. So unless he's not careful, this Timbersaw and him should still go relatively equal. With the DK on carry and the Centaur Warrunner on the offlane. Meanwhile, we have an Axe offlane with a Drow carry and a Timbersaw mid on the side of FSU. I'm not gonna lie, I do like FSU's draft slightly more. I do think the Drow was a bit of a weird pick for the carry. I would have preferred to see something like a Lifestealer. But as long as they can keep that Drow safe, she does just dish out a ridiculous amount of damage. Not to mention she can pierce the armor, so she's very capable of killing that DK even once he has items. No smoke coming out this time from the side of Give Me Mana. FCU also not smoking this game. I know what they say, kids. Smoking is bad for you. This time, though, both teams are on the same side, so we might get an actual first blood fight this time. Tusk dips into the rush. They're walking around. They're gonna go straight up there. But FSU is up there too, they are waiting for him. Unfortunately, the Silencer a bit too forward, so he's gonna get caught in the shards and fall as first blood. Unfortunately, the Tempest surrounded and also slowly killed. Axe will fall too, followed by Sand King, and then the Spirit Breaker. That is devastating for FSU. I don't think that's how they wanted that first fight to go. Tusk gets down the sneaky behind the tower observer ward. Not much to say there. I think the backline was just a bit too forward when that fight started. Everyone got caught in the Centaur stun. Overall, just unfortunate. Nindara is relatively happy though. She gets a kill and gets to live. There's a distinct lack of HP in the spot lane though. Tusk is hunting Drow's courier, he wants it so badly. And he will get it. And live, but he has taken a lot of harass damage now. Meanwhile, the main man to watch this game is gonna be right here, this pos 4 Burrow. I'm very excited to see the plays he makes. Platinum tier Burrow too, so this man is no stranger to the Space Cow. Ah, of course, SA Dota we need to have the pause. The overall game is looking a little better for FSU already in terms of last hits. We won't talk about the 4 kills, that was just unfortunate. That didn't happen. Not at all. It's only 1 minute in, all teams still very equal on last hits. DK Lich can be a pretty difficult lane, especially if you're playing double melee. A Lich slow is very, very noticeable when you have no attack range. Tempesaur is, however, kind of handily winning his lane. It's really good for him because the Tempesaur matchup into this SK is only going to get better and better as the game goes on. Has used up all his mana though. Meanwhile in the spot lane, they are trying to run down the Silencer. But the double slows and the shards miss. Silencer will walk it off, and Tusk now the one in a little bit of trouble. Takes a lot of damage for that. I don't think we're going to see too much action from this mid lane. SK should be well aware that the Timbersaw can and will kill him if he gets a chance. So I do suspect they're just going to end up trading farm with him clearing everything out with Sandstorm and then the Timbersaw cleaning up the creeps afterwards. Axe kind of low. Luckily Lich has no mana, but he does have 3 mangoes just chilling in his inventory, so he's ready to rumble. Meanwhile, Tusk is on a mission for this courier again. This absolute menace. The poor donkeys are not having a fun time in the spot lane so far. Oh, Drow gets hit by that. That's actually a lot of damage. I mean, that is one thing to be careful of on Drow. She is made of paper. Has absolutely no HP. Her only saving grace in terms of tankiness is that she has a decent amount of armor. Still not a great amount, but at least she has some of it. Silencer is in trouble, does actually get caught by the shards this time. I do reckon Drow can probably get a return kill at least on the Tusk here. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets the Centaur as well, they are both quite low. And they will end up trading a kill, 2 for 2. Who died first there? The Drow, just barely. Okay. So that is slightly better for the Centaur as he does get the XP now. Meanwhile on top lane, the axe will actually fall. Lich does get finished off by the creeps and Burrow. Will Burrow make it out? I believe so. Did they nerf Burrow's base armor at some point? I distinctly remember him having more than 4 base armor. Axe back in the lane, gonna use those creeps just to scare off the PK a bit. Gets the spin. Now let's not think spin is pure damage, so this lane is fairly okay for Axe. Exactly what I thought would happen mid is happening mid. SK is just pushing out the wave, running to his jungle camps. And that's gonna be life in the mid lane. Centaur is under the tower looking for a dive onto Silencer. Tusk gets into the snowball that probably just saved his life. Centaur is getting a bit too comfortable here. He will fall. Tusk might be next on the menu. Nah, yeah, he's going to get the TP out. Unfortunately, the Drow Ranger not a hero of any stuns. Very close to getting revenge for the two donkeys that have fallen bot lane by getting that Tusk donkey. I see. Bara seems to have charged him and the Timbersaw damage came through. Don't know how I missed that. I must be half blind. So far the lanes are relatively equal. The Axe is struggling a bit against into that DK lane. Despite the fact that they gave up 4 kills in the early game, they've almost equalized. DK will pop the Dragonfall. I almost think Silencer deals more damage to himself than he deals to Centaur every time he hits him. Let's have a look here. DK looking to make use of that Dragon Form, just pushing down this tower. The slow is brutal. Timbersaw is TPing in. Oh, he gets stunned. Can he catch up? Yeah, Timbersaw able to come in, get that DK kill. Looks like we're gonna have another big fighting spree in the top lane as the SK TPs now. The shards mesh, but SK is able to get the Burst Strike onto the Silencer. He's taking a lot of damage. He will live. Burrow deciding he'd rather not charge that. It'll just be DK falling and then staring at each other for a couple seconds. Timbersaw and SK both looking at each other. Tusk is coming here too. SK does have Burrow Strike, so there's a chance they can bring this guy down. Burrow pops the charge, but with that shield rune, this SK is not going to die. Centaur without his support in lane has resorted to the usual off-lane nonsense of just cutting the wave.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Lions are gonna mess with him a bit. Timbersaw is here now, and the charge is coming in too. I think he's out. I'm pretty sure he's safe here. Just dragging the wave all the way to safety. The Bara coming in, they're actually gonna go for him in this jungle. That is a lot of damage. We'll be fine. Timbersaw does steal his entire neutral camp though. As you can see, SK flexing his jungle farming capabilities, able to get a level up on Timbersaw. Drown DK are relatively equal. DK is having a bit of a better time than him, and Axe is not having the greatest time of his life, but he's doing fine. Almost has his blade mail. Bara will be going for the vessel as his first item. And here we go, Timbersaw is showing up to attempt to take some stacks as well. Fortunately not as good at doing so as his mid counterpart. Big ulti coming out, he tries to get out but he will fall. Big slows. Tusk getting the all locked out. Oh, Drow forced to the Lich ulti after he came through the gate. Sansa now also in trouble. Pops the global. Oh no. The catapult just completely griefed Bara there. Ended his life. A relatively equal trade. A lot of spells used on the side. Give me mana coming out slightly ahead, getting that extra kill. Using up the global. But as I say that, in the mid lane, Axe actually rotates in. And along with the Timbersaw is able to bring down that DK.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
He does have Sandblast, which does give some mischance to that tower. So it's very likely that tower will just fall now.
Bottom tower is no more.
Smokes is out. Bara is charging them. I'm extremely sure he's just going to cancel this. Both guys going through the gate. Gonna look towards this top tower now. Sand King has his blink dagger. He's onto the Drow with ulti. Timbersaw is in too, but that SK ulti doing a lot of damage. He's able to bring down the SK on the Timbersaw. Axe gonna see if he can clean up a bit. They do manage to catch the Lich. But with that Centaur ulti they're out. But now Centaur's back in. Oh, an Axe will fall as well actually. That's not very good. Big blink reveal on the SK there.
I'll take that.
Another big fight in the bot jungle. Timbersaw just almost killed 3 heroes with 1 spell. That was insane. Uses Blink Dagger, able to finish off the Lich. Tusk likely also gonna fall here. Axe is in this top lane. I hear a charge. It's going out onto the SK. He will blink away, so he's probably fine. Bara cancels the charge just before he gets barrier striked. H also coming in here mid. Looks like we might see some action, but no. FSU content to just go farm a bit more. Far more equal game so far in game 1. FSU seems to have managed to adapt effectively.
The dire scan. On the hunt for radiant forces.
Not to mention Give Me Mana, getting all of the cheese nonsense banned out this time. Oh, they're looking for the Drow. SKC he's gonna blink with the ulti, gets the Burrow Strike, and she will probably just die here. Especially with both the Lich and the DK coming in as well. Lich manages to steal his SK's kill with the Frost Shield.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bara does cancel the charge. Very big brain. SK TPing in to support and protect his task. Lich also in the area now. Is this the face-off mid I've been waiting for? They don't have epicenter, so I highly doubt that Give Me Mana really wants to fight this right now. Timbersaw is in. Big damage onto the Tusk. Oh, there's the global. Tusk will go down. Bara going straight at the Lich, gets Bara striked out of it, but Timbersaw able to finish off the kill with the blink. There comes out the center ulti. Varro will fall for that. Drow's here now too. They can see this SK. He has Blink. There we go. And SK will fall as well. Nice move from FSU, realizing Give Me Mana does not have the epicenter. And that they can kind of just walk in there and take the fight with impunity. Not mention I have really good vision here. Now at least. Lich does find one of their wards there behind the tower. Blink forward from the centaur, he's onto the drow. Drow gets the silence off. Oh, it's so close, he will fall. That's a good pick from the centaur. Very aware to find the drow there. Capitalizing on her being out of position. Timbersaw currently the richest. All net worths are decently close. Like the carries and offlaners are each within like 300 gold of each other. Oh wait, I forget Zeta is the offlaners. He's actually the richest guy in his team. Big jump, and I don't think I've ever seen a centaur disappear that quickly this early in the game. SK also getting caught, yeah, he's under a sentry ward. Timbersaw able to finish that off. That was nothing to say there, that was a pretty much perfect initiation onto the centaur. Able to blow him up before he can do anything. No ulti for the EU. FSU smells blood in the water, they're going straight bot, they want to find something else. Because of their brilliant vision control in that triangle, like, they actually don't see this coming. Tusk in a lot of trouble, he's getting charged down by Burrow. We're staying on top of him. I don't think he can make it out of this, he's probably just dead. With that SK shows mid, they know they can push then. He will start making his way bottom. Or will he? I think he's just checking runes. We'll get the haste rune top. They could play off of that. He does have epicenter again. SK actually has fallen behind both the axe and the drow now. Which is honestly crazy to me. I think he just needs to farm a bit more. I don't think he's hitting enough creeps. If this Timbersaw is having the freest game of his life. Like, I don't think you could have asked for a better Timbersaw game. Oh, access scanned, he knows someone's here. Oh! Fast fingers on the centaur, they're able to dodge the axe call. But they see the SK under that deep ward. Bara is going in. And there comes out the big burst damage. Oh! Beautiful timber chain, able to finish off the SK, but he is in some trouble now. Getting caught out by the big TP response. That's actually a massive streak going to the centaur. Able to avenge his fallen sand scuttling scorpion, man. Is SK a crab or a scorpion? He's such a weird freaking creature. I mean, he's very clearly meant to look like a scorpion, but his armor kind of makes me think of crabs. Oh, sorry, he's carapace. This time it will be FSU claiming the first Tormentor. Goes to the Silencer. You don't see that one too much. Mostly because it's expensive and doesn't do all that much unless you're involved in a lot of kills. Still a very close game. FSU with a slight gold lead. Granted, like 2k of that gold lead is just sitting on their temper saw. And now the issue that Giff Mana is gonna run into is very similar to what FSU ran into last game, where they have to deal with the super strong tempo mid laner. But there's also the insurance. And Drow is pretty good insurance this game. She can dish out a ton of damage to the heroes. As long as she gets to live, she will be like completely machine gunning down even the tankiest of their guys. The amount of hero damage this hero does in the late game, especially against these tankier heroes, especially like a DK that relies heavily on his armor, she just goes crazy. They are onto the splitter breaker. Oh, big TPs. They're able to bring down the Sand King, taking a lot of damage from that though. Lich able to finish off the axe with the ulti. Oh, a lot of trouble. That is a big fight for Give Me Mana. Going 4 for 1. Again, we see the entire FSU once again losing a fight because they all blink into the epicenter. Can't be doing that much. Sacrifice your sons at that point. I basically completely nullified the slight lead FSU was able to claw their way to getting. Definitely not a game-ending fight, but not what you want to be happening. Give Me Mana now pinging out the Roche. Looks like they want to look to take it. Their centaur is a bit far away though. Axe catches the Lich on the side, he doesn't have his ulti. He will fall, tanking the smoke for his team. Are they able to catch more? Ooh. Ah. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm pretty sure Axe meant to blink. Did he just not click it? I don't know. God was unfortunate. Tusk able to TP out right in front of their faces.
Tower is under attack.
I'll take your tribute.
Rao almost has a Manta style finish now.
Gold for me.
Cambasaur going for the Shivas. They're gonna have a lot of anti-heal on the side of FSU. Maybe honestly a bit too much anti-heal. Barra almost finishing his vessel now as well. And the Shivas is also good into the team, does give him some armor into the against the DK. Would have actually liked to see a pipe or a BKB, something like that, to make him a bit more tankier against the into that Sand King damage. I do think a pipe is super valuable for them. Like either the Axe or the Timbersaw should really be thinking about that. Once again, we do see that both teams are aware of the Roche. But neither team can quite just go take it without getting contested yet. DD on the Timber Saw. They're out drawing on the map. He thinks they're there, meanwhile they're all just hugging each other under this tier 2. Oh, accidentally gets a catch there. Lotus comes out. And that's just going to lead to a whole lot of nothing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Axe is going in, he's onto the tusk. Able to bring him down. Centaur is trying to get out with his ulti, but he's caught by so much. Oh, here comes the Sand King with the big epicenter straight onto Drow. Timbersaw able to finish off the kill onto that onto the Centaur. DK blinks up, able to finish off the Drow Ranger kill. That's a triple kill for the Timbersaw. He's still going, he wants more. Oh, SK just barely surviving. DK cleans up the silencer as well now. Oh, he has that BKB going out. They end up trading 3 for 3. That was starting to look really bad for Give Me Mana, but the epicenter able to save them there. And then the DK finishing the Drow kill. I think if Drow gets out there, that fight is devastating for Give Me Mana. And 2 supports, kind of duking it out a bit. Question now is, will Drow finish the BKB or the Ags first? I'm hoping the BKB. Timbersaw now going for his Ags. Is there Yules on there, dear? I believe Lich has one. Lich does have one. Honestly, it's so sad that the Timber's Ags gets countered by frickin' Yules. Yules is literally one of the few items that are just straight up ridiculous amounts cheaper than an Aghanim Scepter. Honestly, would like to just see him go BKB. Or even pipe. Axe has his BKB now. I seriously think someone on FSU should be buying pipe this game.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Silencer will break the smokes. They find Timbersaw first though, they're onto the Silencer, he will fall very quickly. Timbersaw does get out though. Lich is there. They're going onto him, they're trying to get him. DK is running straight at Drow. Big epicenter with the tusk on him as well. Drow will fall and so will Timbersaw. Good smoke, good find from Give Me Mana there. Starting to build up a lead of their own now.
Middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
I'll use the remainder of the Dragon Form to just take this tier 2 tower now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's tower is under attack.
Again, I don't think Drow actually dies there if they have pipe. Like, she takes a lot longer to bring down if they have pipe. But once she gets a BKB, that should solve that issue. She can just pop it when she gets stamped by the SK, walk it off, and then start fighting again. But more focus needs to go into keeping the Strauss safe in these fights. Lincoln's? I am confused. Why exactly is he buying Lincoln's? I mean, I guess for Barra charge, but I don't really think that's a valid reason when you have Barra strike. I don't know, I think Lincoln's is a bit weird.
Are scanning for enemies.
Centaur's are going for his BKB now. Looks like there might be a fight happening for the second Tormentor. Oh, they are gonna find the task. He blinks away. Axe gets the blink going. As the silencer ulti, able to bring down the task incredibly quickly. Centaur will go down now to SK straight onto the Drow with the ulti. Drow will go down. Axe will go down. Dumbasaur will go down. All three of the cores of FSU getting caught out again by the big epicenter. Dumbasaur didn't even get his BKB off. That's very unfortunate. Second Tormentor will go the way of Give Me Mana. Onto our good friend the Centaur, whose shard is actually stupidly overpowered.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower
Finally, they finish off that top tier 1.
I'll take that.
Big lead now for Give Me Mana. Almost 10k. FSU playing from the back foot. They really need to find a way to keep the Drow from dying in these fights. I do think they needed a pipe like 10 minutes ago. Axe does have it now. Actually don't know when he got that. Just now, considering it still had the disassemble timer on it.
Enemies.
Give Me Mana will go for the first Roshan of the game. It is pretty late first Rosh. But honestly, this game's been so close. There's been so many brawls where both teams just lose too many heroes to go take Rosh afterwards. Kind of makes sense. Some fighting going on here. They do find the task. Axe immediately pops his VKB. Gets Lich ulted, but it doesn't do much. Oh, Timbersaw blinks into the Lich ulti. Meanwhile, Burrow dies bottom, yeah. Drow is running for her life. She gets caught by the blink stun. Oh, she'll go down. Burrow buys back. He's charging in. Sunter. Bye-bye. Timbersaw and Axe able to blow up the Lich. Timbersaw gets his BKB off. He's doing a lot of damage. It's a BKB party. Oh, the Timbersaw is so close to killing them, but it's just not enough. And that's die back on Bara as well. Massive goal swing. Give Me Mana almost doubling their lead from that.
Radiant's bottom tower has
The Drow is just getting caught out and does not yet have that BKB. Also was out of range of the axe, so don't get the pipe buff either. And I mean, this was always going to be the weakness of having Drow in their draft. That's why I would have much rather preferred to see them pick the lifesteal instead of banning it. The Drow should still be able to work, but it's not finding its position right now.
Double damage.
First Rosh will go to Give Me Mana. They put it on their carry DK. Tusk finds the Drow, there's the epicenter, everything used to kill her.
Time for a day scene.
Farming up. DK is posturing towards this mid tower while he still has some DA Dragon form left. We'll do some sieging. That was one of the plays of all time. No BKB now. That tier 3 tower is on literally one hit.
Radiant's middle
Sansa just denies it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're probably gonna wait for DK to have form before pushing high ground again. Get this tier 2 in the meantime.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's top
This guy has his Lincolns now. Still not sure why he has Lincolns, but he has Lincolns.
Dire's bottom
DK
tower
has popped his second form. They are going to be looking to siege with this. Fetching that mid wave. Okay, I'm not sure where they are going. I guess they're just gonna fix waves first as well. So this DK wave form is probably gonna go mostly to waste. Big charge into the ulti. Themba is there. DK will just pop the BKB and fight though. And that is Spirit Breaker gone. Also their global is used up. I just don't know how they fight this now. They're not strong enough to actually kill this DK reliably anymore. There's the epicenter. Drow pops the BKB in time. Axe blinks in but ends up falling. Sansa, caught in the initial epicenter, is unable to get out of the fight. And will end up falling. They do manage to buy back the axe, get that task. Everyone's on the Drow, and the Drow will go down. Axe looking like it's going to be a dieback, unfortunately yes. Tumblesaw doing a shocking amount of damage, almost able to finish off the DK, but just barely misses with the Q and he will fall. Tumblesaw instant buyback. This might honestly just be game unless this Tumblesaw can make some magical gameplay happen.
No time for all this jibber jabber.
Give me mana, we'll be respecting the buyback. We'll walk away, reset for a bit. Now with that dragon form, I assume they're just gonna walk up again.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Now moving towards this bot lane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gonna look for their second set of racks. Bara is charging. Bara's cancelled before it hits. I was about to say that could end poorly for him.
Tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Now this looks like it's gonna be the second set of racks falling without much resistance. Does this Tusk have eggs? He does have eggs. He's looking for the kick. He gets the kickback on Rao, it's slightly off center. The global silence comes out to try and save him. The BKB is off. Centaur now also in the back line. There goes right the epicenter. How about him? Oh, everyone on them solo. But the Fizz Moscow has survived. The blink of the axe gets cancelled by the shard. That's so unlucky. The Fizz smelling some blood in the water now. Drow gets kicked back again by the Tusk. Don't know if he wanted to do that this time. Yeah, Tusk will just fall for this. Oh, Timbersaw, will he find the DK? Will he see him? They do find him. Oh, Axe able to get the call and they're able to take down the DK. That's a massive amount of money for Axe. Still a 30k lead to give me mana though. That is just so much gold to try and make up. But will we see the comeback? It cost them a lot to hold there though. They've gotten the DK. They know they don't have epicenter right now, so they're gonna see maybe they can get a tower or two.
Is almost enough.
The two supports are on a mission to go fight with the centaur over this Wisdom Rune. Axe coming in to help, yeah. Timbersaw's here too, and there we go, centaur will fall. Just too far away from the rest of his team to get support, whereas FSU able to bring all of their heroes to finish off that kill. Deadly has his Hex now.
Scanning for enemies. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Not sure if that was the item. Can potentially work out. If he was smoking into this triangle, they see the Tusk. Use the axe he's going on him. Tusk will be the sacrifice to the smoke. Axe sees Lich. He wants him. SK getting in position to turn on them if they chase more, but nope, FSU choosing to be moderate, won't get too greedy.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire structures fortified.
Looks like this will be the first tier 2 of FSU, going to FSU.
Dire's middle tower is fallen.
I've made a small dent in that net worth gap. And if this game goes on a little bit longer, the insurance policy that is their Drow Ranger might just pay off. As long as they can keep her alive. Surprised to not see a Glimmer Cape out of the Silencer yet. Opting instead to just go for the A on this. Two-man smoke, the SK and Lich gonna go looking in the triangle for someone. They do know Axe is here. Ooh, he misses the Butter Strike. Axe is able to blink away. He'll be fine now.
Easier than shooting creeps.
Scrying Knight is pretty massive right now. Oh, Axe getting gone on here. Baron tries to help him as much as possible. Axe able to get his BKB and pipe off in time. He's taking like 0 damage from the SK ulti now. Centaur forced to use it to use his part to save SK. Bara does go down in the meantime. Timbersaw trying to chase after keep Strauss safe, but they're able to chase him down. It's just so fast.
They haven't seen what I
Meanwhile, Tusk cleans up the science on the back line. Axe just barely gonna live. Drow and Bara buy back. They are onto the DK, but there comes in the Centaur. He gets the stun onto the Drow. She's caught out. Everything goes out of there. She will fall. Timbersaw now in trouble as DK pops his BKB and just turns onto him. Timbersaw going down now as well. This task a little bit far up, but there comes the rest of his team to finish off the Burrow as well. Keep the Axe busy. Oh, this DK is so big. He pops his Satanic. Axe just barely lives after getting forced off by his boy back silencer. I think this is just game. I don't know how he can defend this. They have no buybacks. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna go for one last hoorah. Axe immediately gets used. He has his blade mail, but it's not enough. He will fall. Axe buys back. One last hoorah. Blinks in, gets the call, immediately stunned, and both him and Silencer will fall. And there's the GG. Well fought game by FSU. They were looking very strong this first half of the game. They almost had it. But unfortunately, Give Me Mana was able to find the gap they needed, get back in there, get a lead, and once they had the lead, they just couldn't give it up again. Truly unfortunate, well played to both teams. FSU definitely a much stronger performance in the second game than the first game. But unfortunately, not quite enough to give them the win there. So that'll be Give Me Mana, winning 2-0 this series for the group stages. Probably biggest MVP there. I don't know. Everybody just played solid. FSU played solid. Give Me Mana played a very solid game. Ultimately, not quite FSU's night tonight. Definitely like what I was seeing from them in game 2 a lot. Game 1 felt a bit awkward, bit rough, but I mean, it was also a weird game. They did get cheesed into oblivion by the Tinker pick and the PL pick. Overall, GG, well played. That'll be me signing out for now, and I'll see everybody next time when I happen to cast games. That's become rather irregular at this point. Have a good evening, folks. Goodbye.